Drew, this is the day. Wavy guy is not loving today. Okay, there he goes.
Well, it's Monday. He may need some motivation.
He needs to sleep.
Oh, uh-oh. Did you turn him off?
I turned him off. There.
Okay.
I mean, he was done. Drew Crisp here.
Bo
Chansey.
Wavy guy.
Wavy guy. I don't know. He's not doing too great, but that's okay.
It's winter.
It's winter.
It's hard.
Maybe Wavy guy hibernates.
Maybe.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Yep.
Welcome to This Is the Day.
That's it. That's right. Welcome. We are so glad that you have joined us today. This fine Monday.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited. So excited.
Feeling a little chilly out there.
Woo! Ellipsa said it was 11 degrees. I didn't believe her.
Is that right?
I didn't believe her. Then I got outside and I was like, I think she's right.
Yeah, my outside journey consisted of about 20 feet from the parking spot to the door. That was it.
And it was brisk though, wasn't it? It was
I didn't
brisk.
notice. I really didn't.
Oh man. Yeah. So do you warm up the car in the garage?
No.
No?
Because it's not.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
car's fine in the
Yeah.
garage. Yeah. I'm not doing that. Now, if it was outside, I probably would start it
Yep.
before I got in. If I remembered.
That's
do it
it.
do it from the app.
That's it.
I can start my car on the app.
The app.
The app.
What year is it that we could do that? That's
I got an
wild.
app I can start my car with.
What? Oh, the Jetsons are here.
I know.
Oh
I
man.
know. Nobody saw that coming.
Nobody saw it coming. Nope. Well, this is a show. If you've found us, just kind of you stumbled upon us. It is a daily show we do called This Is the Day.
Correct.
And my name is Drew, and this is Bo, and we're very
Still correct,
excited
yes.
for this show. We've got a lot planned, a lot of things planned.
It's gonna be a fun time.
I think so.
Yeah.
It'll be a good show
Yeah.
today.
We're gonna have fun, and we hope you will too,
Absolutely.
for sure. I do want to share a little announcement. I think is exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little format change that is going to take place beginning next Monday. We're going to try something a little different.
Yep.
This is the Day has been an hour long, and we're going to experiment with a 30-minute version.
Yeah.
Tighten things up.
Yep.
And starting next Monday, we'll begin same time,
Yep.
8 a.m., 8 to 8:30 a.m., and do this for 30 minutes. Tighten things up. Hopefully, be able to appeal to more, because we found that some people feel like if they're going to watch, they have to watch for the whole hour.
They got to just commit.
I'm not one of those people. Like, I'm happy to pop in, pop out, whatever. But everybody's wired a little bit differently.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when I used to preach sermons and have fill-in-the-blank sermon notes. Like there was a portion of the crew
Yep.
that if they didn't get a blank filled in, I mean, the wheels were shot off, and there was going to be trouble, and we got to get this, So we want to try something a little bit different, and we're going to roll with that. And so be aware of that. We'll be sharing that with you heading up, but same time, just a little bit shorter.
Yep. That's right. You talk about the sermon, Bo, and maybe you can't get to point 3. You better communicate what point 3 is, or you're going to get hounded. Wait. There is a blank. I'm one of those. Well, hold on. What is it? Because then I'm guessing, and I know my guesses are wrong. I need to know.
Oh, but here's the. So then I'm the other side of it. I sit down. I see if I've got sermon notes and there's blanks. I fill them in ahead of time, and then I might as well leave.
You Mad Lib that sermon note.
Absolutely. I'm like, well, I already got it. And then if it wasn't what I put in, I was like, hey, I'll send you an email. This third R would have been better.
How is it?
Why did you
reconcile us to God? How is it not?
Yeah. Where'd you miss that one?
Restores us. Come on. Oh yeah, that's funny. That's good. That would be an interesting way to do it. You have sermon notes, but it's I didn't fill this out. It's what I want you to fill it out. I want you to. What goes here? No, it's creative. I like that. New time. I love it.
Yeah, well, same time. Just
Same time.
we'll finish a little bit later.
Yeah. So be here at 8:30, and that's when we start.
Would you stop that?
Okay, I'm sorry.
I worked so hard
You did.
to try to communicate well and avoid confusion, and It's not your job to.
I think they get it. Even the people who just maybe this is the first time, they're like, okay, Goofus and Gallant. Like Gallant communicated clearly. It's 8 to 8:30. Goofus over there is just throwing it around.
Yeah, if we're relying on me for Gallant, that's problematic. I think you got the Goofus. Yeah.
I got it. Absolutely.
By the way, I think Goofy is probably maybe my favorite.
Yeah.
That's Disney, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think so.
Uh-huh.
Goofy.
Like that kind of
It's
thing.
just good, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think because that's it. He's just, he's going through life. He's just trying his best, you know. He's
He's good to go.
kind-hearted.
Feels
and
happy.
He finds himself into some predicaments, you know.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets out of
I
them.
like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, be aware of that, and we'll be reminding you as well. So, okay. We got something really cool.
This is good.
I'm super excited about this.
is
Some
good.
fam to do, and so one of the things that we always ask is, this is the day, fam. We love to see what you're up to.
Yep.
So you can send us pictures, videos to thisistheday@manchesterchristian.com. And we like to share those. And man, we have some great fam to doings today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we have a picture here. This is Miles Masterson. Okay, you see Miles there?
Little Miles.
Miles Masterson, an avid This Is the Day
right.
watcher,
That's
begins his day with his bowl of cereal and his dino blanket.
Dino!
I think that's what that is.
Yep.
And Miles, he wanted to be on This Is the Day.
Yeah.
No problem, Miles.
Yeah.
Happy to oblige. That is a great photo.
That is a great photo. I love it. Miles, you are always welcome to send us in all kinds of wherever the miles are taking you, let us know. We want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I love it.
Playing with some Legos. I'm gonna. What'd you make?
What'd you make?
Let's do that. If you're not even sure what it is, if it was just like a bunch of Lego pieces put together, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll let you know what it is.
Yeah.
We'll give it a name.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you built like a rocket ship. Let's see that rocket ship.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm in. That's it. That's it. I think people are like, I'm not doing much. Send them in. I want to see it. I want to see even.
And if you're coordinating your cereal bowl with your dino blanket, I want to see that. Did you see that?
I did, the green.
The green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't notice the color of the bowl because I was wondering, is that Raisin Bran?
What's in the bowl?
What's in the bowl?
What's in the bowl?
What's in the bowl?
Can we see the picture again? Let's look.
Let's see that picture
Let's see
again.
the picture again. Miles, what you eating there?
What do we got?
What is-
But I don't see raisins.
Is it?
But
Miles, we may have to
I need to
up your
know.
cereal game here. Like, I want to see some Fruity Pebbles,
Oh.
maybe some Tricks,
no, I don't.
some Captain Crunch.
I don't think Mr. and Mrs. Masterson would go with some of that. I'm guessing they're probably. That looks like that's a healthy cereal.
Well, you know, Raisin Bran has more sugar in it than any other cereal.
Oh, is that right?
That's the raisins.
You got to coat the.
That's true. Look at the sugar content.
Really?
Sugar cereals versus Raisin Bran.
Do they cover the raisins, or are the raisins naturally
Well,
that?
That's the fruit, yeah.
Okay.
So you got the fruit sugars.
Yeah. And are those as those aren't as bad for you as the like refined sugars, or are they?
What, the natural sugars?
The natural sugars.
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't think so.
Do dates have a lot of sugar in them? Just learning, folks. Just learning.
If it's a good date, there's going to be some sugar.
There it is. I love dates. All kinds of dates. You know,
But the ones
the
that
social gatherings and
got a
the
little
fruits.
sugar in them, those are the best dates.
Yeah, those are the best
Those are the
dates. Oh man.
Yeah, so I kind of feel like Miles needs like a little fun pack of cereals. Remember those?
Oh yes,
You
yes,
get
yes.
your fun pack and you get to pick what you want. You know?
Yes. Yep.
And then at the end, there's 3 boxes of shredded wheat.
That's right, because there's always like that one original Cheerios. You're like, come on, what is this?
We're not buying more till that's
Till
eaten.
that's gone. So you got to power through the bad cereal. I want some Fruit Loops. I got to do it. Yeah,
Okay.
the fun pack.
Yeah. Yeah. Well done. I do like the color coordination on the cereal bowl. I'm not sure about that blue cup.
Yeah, yeah. So we have the cups like bowls and like that that are different colors, and I always like to organize them by color, and even in like the Roy G. Biv pattern. You know, just a small little thing. If I'm putting the dishes away, I'm I'm color coordinating all the cups and bowls.
Yeah, everything about you just screams orderly. Neat, and tidy,
It's
and
selective orderliness. Yeah, it is.
selected chaos. is more
Selected
like-
chaos. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, thanks, Miles. Love that.
Miles.
Miles. It's a great name, too.
Yeah.
Miles Masterson.
When I said Mr. Masterson, I was like, that's amazing. Mr. Masterson.
I wonder what Miles' middle name is.
Yeah, Miles, what's your middle name?
Doesn't need one.
Malcolm? Miles Malcolm Masterson? That's a lot.
That's a lot of M's.
That's a lot of M's. And then your initials are M and M.
With Miles Masterson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe his middle initial is an N, like Niles.
Niles.
Miles Niles Masterson. M&M.
M and M. Niles. Miles Niles. That'd be amazing. And it's like, that he goes by Miles Niles. Like,
Miles Niles.
it's like, this is my buddy Dan, and this is Gregory, and this is Miles Niles. That one sticks out. Miles.
Oh, interesting too, like here in New Hampshire, I don't know if you knew this, but like with the boys, you know, they always throw a Y on the end of everybody's name.
Oh, really?
Like, you don't have a Tom, you got a Tommy.
Tommy.
You know, Mike, you got Mikey.
Yep.
You know, you got Tim, you got Timmy.
Yep.
You
And
got
Drew.
Bob, you got Bobby.
Drewy.
Yeah, what do you got here? Milesy?
Milesy.
Milesy.
Milesy. Some names don't work with the Y.
Yeah, Bowie.
Bowie.
Yeah. David Bowie.
David Bowie. And Drewy, I don't think Drewy works.
Yeah, it fits. Yeah.
It doesn't fit? Okay. Old Chewy Drewy. Got it again. Yep.
Okay. Thanks, Miles Masters.
Wait, Bo, speaking of Chewy, okay, I get this bag. It's just here, and it had all this stuff in it. And on the front, there's a little thing that says, to Drew, you did ask for regifts. I don't remember, did I ask on the show for regifts? Maybe I did.
Oh, it checks out.
Okay.
I don't necessarily recall, but it does.
So
it does
then
check out. Yeah.
I open it up, and this is what's inside. Is this like ceramic Chewy with a retractable head that you take off, and inside were chocolate and vanilla taffies.
Oh.
Just
Toss me over one of them chocolate ones.
Okay.
Or we
Okay. Yeah. And
save that for later.
Yep. Which I love the color choice.
Are
on
they
the-
chewy taffies?
They are
So like
chewy.
chewies in a chewy.
Chewies in a chewy.
I think that's what they were. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because then it said, looky, looky, it's a Wookie, chocolate and vanilla taffy inside. And then there was and then the mystery begins. Like, what?
Wait, is Chewbacca a Wookiee?
Is that, I don't know. Is he? Okay, Sally said yes. Yeah, I guess he is.
I didn't know.
You stumped me, I don't know. But I was like, okay, this is a great regift. Love it.
That's yeah.
Yeah. So that came in, you know, and I was like, well, we got to share that with the fam. That's
Absolutely.
fantastic. I don't know.
And for everybody out there going, well, how about Bo? What's he like?
Yeah.
Cash.
Cash. Regift the cash or gift cards.
I prefer cash.
Yes.
More options.
More options. Yeah, that is, you get those cards and you're like,
Oh,
feels light.
Pottery Barn.
Pottery barn.
Okay.
I don't even own a barn, let alone many pottery barns. Is it necessary? Okay.
Update quickly. I did. We have an update on the cereal.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Which is really good. 'Cause I was very concerned about Miles' childhood. It's a chocolate Special K, which is a fantastic cereal. I've had it, and it's Special K with you got chunks of chocolate in there.
I didn't
So
even
it's
know
not
that was
like
a thing.
chocolate flavor, man. The chocolate Special K's got actual like chunks of chocolate in there.
I didn't even know it was a thing. That's
Oh, it's
amazing.
delicious, yeah.
Okay.
Because usually what happens is you're done with all the Special K,
Yeah.
and then you got your milk left, and the chocolate's all down, right down there at the bottom. Now you're drinking milk, and now you're just having chocolate chunks of milk.
Chocolate chunks of milk. Wow. Okay. So
Yeah.
Miles, he's doing
Yeah, Miles
fine.
doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'll try that. It's hard for me to pass up the peanut butter checks. You know me and the peanut butter checks.
Yeah.
But I might try that. Chocolate Special K.
Chocolate Special K. Solid choice.
Solid choice.
We picked up some honey bunches of oats the other day. Been a long time,
Not had that in a while.
but I was like, I remember this being pretty solid.
Yeah.
And the boy, he had a bowl.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, Dad. Sorry. Sorry. As soon as yo, Dad. Honey Bunches of Oats are fire.
Because those bunches are amazing. Those bunches.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay, so, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Everything about that was perfect for you.
Yeah.
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 Chewy Drewy.
Chewy Drewy. Chewy Drewy.
Chewy Drewy.
Oh, well, thank you, whoever gave this.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Love that. Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
What'd you do last night, this weekend? Whatever.
You know, this weekend we were consumed with there was a basketball clinic that started on Saturday, so we're consumed with getting the boys ready. They both needed shoes, basketball shoes, and I got them basketballs for Christmas, so they were ready with that, right size, all that stuff. And then on Saturday we took them, and then it was like a 2-hour clinic, and then Kaylee and I we were able to kind of do a little bit of a date. And so we kind of went to work out ourselves and kind of hung out, did a couple errands, but it was good. I mean, solid weekend. Then we had service yesterday, and so we're going live before services, and so that's fun, really exciting, and yeah, so it was a good weekend.
Yeah, I caught that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed something though, Bo.
What's that?
Okay, so I'm walking out of the auditorium, and I noticed, because I know you did the bottle flip and nailed it up high, but then I noticed there were multiple, and I wanted to get the story. So I have a picture. I took a picture of it. I knew you had gotten the one bottle, but there's multiple. Did you get it again?
I did not.
Okay. So there are others who.
Just one other.
One other.
And he had to do it twice. So it took me 3 years
Okay.
of walking by there, tossing a bottle to get one up there.
Okay.
It's a little edge really high. And then, so I pointed it out to Ace, my son, and he was like, "Oh, I think I can do it." And it took him about 30 minutes. He got one up there, and then he was walking by a couple of days later, and just on his way walking by, he threw one up, and it landed it. So he's got 2.
Hold on. A first one. He just was like, boom, on that second. Okay, that's
I was
amazing.
like, "Hey, let's go." We've got a basketball hoop set up, and he was shooting some hoops. I'm like, "Hey, let's go." And I was already past that point, and he was on his way, and he had his water bottle, and he threw it, and it didn't come down. And I went back and went,
That's amazing.
impossible to live with.
That's amazing. Wow, okay. So now there's 3 up there. 2 of them, they're all chances, but 2 of them are ace chances.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just wanted to clear. I didn't know if everybody caught that. Just wanted to.
Yeah, we're a very talented family. No marketable skills whatsoever. But if you need a bottle somewhere where you can't get it down,
Yeah.
we're your guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
Whatever, something
you
like
say no marketable skills, but in this gig economy, man, anything goes. Those Dude Perfect guys are doing just fine.
Oh yeah.
Little things just like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Guys right out of Texas A&M.
Go Aggies.
Yeah. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
You know, Bo, I gotta know. What'd you do this weekend?
A lot of damage.
A lot of damage. Oh, no.
A lot of damage. Speaking of Dude Perfect, I actually said during this kind of phase of what we're in, I've turned this building that we're in into my own Dude Perfect warehouse. That's what I'm going for. So we've got a golf net set up with a launch monitor, and then even a game that you can play with a simulator in one room. And inside there's a Pop-A-Shot where you can shoot some hoops. And then we brought the basketball hoop from my house, put it up in the lobby. And my kids we've been hanging out up here a lot. We're the only ones here.
Yeah.
And just making up different games and playing and stuff. And so the truth be told, I had a little talk with a guy that does facilities here. He does a lot more than that, but I had to say hey, look, couple of security lights are off the walls now. They've been struck. by flying objects.
Oh, no.
So, truth be told, within the last 3 days, we knocked down 3 lights.
Light a day,
Yeah, on average.
on average. Okay, so,
Not proud of it.
not proud. I mean,
No. Which is weird. I think it's honestly the building starting to show its age.
oh, no.
Kind of be. I mean, over the years, the number of things that I've done in this building for videos or for fun or staff things or whatever, and just to have this much damage in 3 days,
Yeah,
kind of weird.
yeah. I mean, things are going to happen. Things are going to happen. It's just life, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. So, yep. Anyway, we've been trying to. It's cold outside, so
Yep.
trying to find things to do.
Yep. Yep. And I love little make 'em up games too, you know?
Absolutely.
Where you're just like, hey, let's this, and then you got to nail this, and then you do this. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We have fun with that.
Yeah. It's good.
Yes, sir. All right. I want to do a little verse of the day. YouVersion Bible app gives us a verse of the day, and today's verse is from John chapter 13,
Okay.
verse 35. So Jesus is speaking, and he says, "By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another." Okay? By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. Another verse right before, I just got to say. A new command I give you. Love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another. That's John 13:34.
Okay.
So Jesus gives this new command, which is, it's the old command. Love the Lord your God, love your neighbor as yourself. It's in Deuteronomy. It's very clear. But Jesus says, okay, I'm gonna give it to you in a new way. A new command I give you. Love one another. That's not the new command. The new command is, as I have loved you. So you must, or compelled, you can't help it. You must love one another. So the way he loved us was sacrificial, unending, ceaseless love full of grace and truth and compassion, and sacrificial love. And so that's how he tells us. And then he says, okay, by this command, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. All right, so what jumps out at you there, brother?
Well, love from that passage immediately jumped out, and then kind of the question that came into my head, you answered, almost in that okay, love. This is the end-all question, like what is love? Like how do we begin to define how we show love? I was showed the boys this movie the other day, Enchanted.
Yep.
And there's a song in that movie, and it's like, how does she know you love her? How will she know that you love her? And so that it's like the whole song is all these actions that he can do to show his love, And I was thinking, okay, yeah, I think that's partially it. It's some of this like internal, external, but the internal part, you must love. And so then it starts with that space of like, okay, it is his love that I need to show out. So I've got to stay in this space where I'm focusing on his love. I'm thinking about it. I'm asking him for it. There's a rejuvenation of Drew that's happening, so that I'm dying to self and Christ is living in me. And so my mind went to that love and just wrestling in that space for a minute.
Absolutely.
That was probably very confusing. I just was trying to verbally process what was happening.
Oh, yeah, that's what I asked for.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
for
right.
sure. Yeah, love that. I just think it's so simple, and simple sometimes is repulsive, because when it's simple, then there's not a lot of excuses. If we can get it real complex, then we can be like, well, I mean, who can really know? And you make all the excuses in the world. But when it's something this simple, well, everyone will know that you're a disciple of Jesus by your love, not by your Facebook posts, not by your political stances, not by proving a point, winning an argument.
Alexa, delete my Facebook posts. Sorry. No.
Are you with me? I mean, it's pretty simple. It's so simple.
Yeah.
A new command I give you, love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples if you love one another. Okay, there you go.
And then
Now let's go mess that up.
Yeah.
Let's divide. Let's fight. Let's be mean-spirited. Let's assume the worst in everybody. Let's not be gracious. Let's punish each other. Let's disengage relationally. Let's do everything we can except actually love. And if you're going, wait a second, chill out. Think about it.
I go relational with this, and I think, like, if Kaylee communicates to me what you did and I didn't feel loved, like, what is my response other than I can't tell her how she should have felt, right? I've got to listen to that, and then I have a response to make.
You
know?
certainly could do that.
You could.
It's not a good option.
Yeah, and have done, for sure.
That date's not going to end with a little sugar.
That's one of those sour dates.
You shouldn't feel that way.
You shouldn't feel that way. That doesn't work. Yeah. You must love one another.
Yeah. And then everyone will know that we're his disciples if we love one another. I mean, the fruit of the Spirit is love. Then you got joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. All right, so, and to be clear there, that's not like pick two at Panera. It's the whole thing. It's not the fruits of the Spirit. Okay. It's the fruit. Here is the fruit. The evidence of the Holy Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. There you go.
Yeah, can I get a little bit of, let's get a little bit of gentleness, pick two. Oh, that's funny.
But I mean, that's the thing though. If you were to look at it and go, okay, I'm going to pick. I mean, they all go together.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, but it's like kind of like, well, I've got the joy, and the patience, but I don't have any self-control. I mean, well, then something's off. I mean, patience and self-control go hand in hand.
Right. Yeah. And when I live in this indulgent space where I just, whatever the flesh wants, I give, man, there's not a whole lot of joy happening in that space. There's a whole lot of guilt and shame and regret.
For sure. For sure. So, yeah.
Brilliant.
Love one another.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And then John 13, right? This is where he's serving them. This is where he takes
washes his feet.
Washes their feet.
Washes their feet, I mean.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, reading through it, I was just really struck again by, because it portrays in John 13, it gives us a glimpse into, what Jesus is experiencing emotionally with his disciples as he's washing their feet, even knowing that Judas will betray him. And that betrayal is really significant. I mean, and very real. And yet Jesus in that moment is washing Judas's feet and sharing this meal with him. And loving him, knowing that he will betray him. And so, I mean, that's kind of the thing is like, whoa, hey, okay, I mean, yeah, okay, love, but I mean, not people who harm you or not people who hurt you or people who let you down or people who, people who betray you. If we're going to love, a new command I give you, love one another as I have loved you. We're washing people's feet that are going to betray us. It's simple. Very simple.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's easy.
That's right.
But it's simple. There you go.
That's good.
I think so.
Yep.
Excited by that. All right. That's worth sharing. Not always worth sharing. The calendar.
That's fair.
Yeah. So we've got the calendar that now thankfully resides here.
Yes.
It's not in the closet, but it's here. But we share it. So today's calendar page is produce in season by the month.
Okay. That's helpful.
How? I go to the store. If they have it, buy it. If they don't, sorry. I guess unless you're planning a menu.
Yeah, you might be planning a menu, yep.
I don't know. All right. Let's take a look at January because that's the month we're in. We've got broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, leeks, grapefruits, lemons, oranges, papayas, and tangerines.
Yeah. I think it's helpful, Bo, because you get to the store and you're like, how in the world did they get this? And then you're like, there's something going on. There's some genetically modified happenings going on here, and I don't know, you know. So I think it's helpful to know kind of what's naturally in season.
Okay.
Might service you a little bit.
All right.
I'm not saying that the basket, you know, never mind, I'm not gonna say it. I love the basket.
Who doesn't?
But I mean, I'd like to know what's naturally in season.
Okay.
Too.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now there's a calendar page, a
Count.
handy reference tool. You can carry it around with you. You can take a picture of it. Because that information is nowhere, it's not available anywhere else. There's no way you could ever find that. Like if you're in the store and
Yeah.
you know, you saw some green beans and you're like, are these in season or not? What'd I do with that calendar page?
Did I take a picture of it?
What? Okay. Well, I guess we'll never know.
Guess we'll never know. I want a picture. It's Celine, and she's at the brainstorming session, and she's like, well, what if we did vegetables in season? And they were like, well, there's no way we can get that on a calendar page. And she's like, I beg to differ.
Small print.
Small print.
Why is her name Celine?
I don't know. That was
The
her name.
singing career kind of lost you up and
Yes.
need a little side hustle?
Yes.
What's going on?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I've never met another Celine. I've never met that Celine.
Listen, if you're on here and you know a Celine, you know, tag them. I want to know, where are the Celines at? Where's my Celine solution, you know?
I've met a Sizzling.
You've met a Sizzling?
Sizzling. That was a food item. Sizzling. It was like a little steak sandwich thing. Sizzling.
The Sizzling.
Sizzling.
Was it like a frozen sandwich that you like?
I said that. No, I don't really even know. Sizzling.
The Sizzling.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay.
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 Sorry.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, Celines.
Yeah. But then there's another calendar.
Okay.
And on that calendar gives us a national day to celebrate.
Okay.
And today is National Clean Off Your Desk Day.
I feel targeted. I feel,
You are.
okay.
Yeah, even if it wasn't National Clean Off Your Desk Day, I might have lied and
Said it was.
changed it to National Clean. But it is. It's National Clean Off.
We do a lot. We've had a lot of these shows.
Right.
We've done, and the shows come with a lot of props.
And they just keep growing on you.
They do. I know.
Well, hold on. I mean,
Okay.
just so people can catch the reference here. 'Cause
Yep, yep.
if you're new, you may just think, well, it's always been this way, and that nothing changes. But I have a photo from our very first This Is the Day episode.
Oh.
All right, here it is.
Oh, whoa.
Now look at the two of us. We were so young.
So young.
You were actually kind of handsome.
Oh, back then, man.
Yeah.
This show ages you.
One winter in New Hampshire changes everything. Now look at that desk.
Yeah.
Look how clean, and
It's just got one tiny hand and
you got a little hand and a mug.
a mug.
Okay? And now,
Wow.
what has happened?
Well, the fam will send me things, and you know, I'm not blaming it on the fam. It's my fault. It would happen. Okay, so it's Clean Off Your Desk Day. A lot more people are working from home, so they might be accumulating. So yeah, I mean, you're right, Bo.
Take care of some business
It's time to. And really, it's simple. All you got to do is take the things from your desk and you just throw them to the floor, and just transfer it to the floor. This is how I used to clean up growing up. I would just put things under the bed, in the
Shove 'em in the
closet.
closet,
Yep.
yeah.
We've got Pop Rocks ready to send for Trivial Pursuit winners. Big League Chew for I don't know. We had Big League Chew at one point.
We did.
Yep. We'll keep the Wookiee. Can the Wookiee stay? Wavy guy
I'm not
stays.
sure. Okay, you don't have to do it right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're off to a good start.
Okay.
How about we
Okay, I feel good about this.
roll with it? Now you knew it was Clean Your Desk Day.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was thinking it'd be fun. I found this fun little picture.
Okay.
Because I was like, man, what's the messiest desk I could find? You know, and I think I found a picture, an illustrated picture of somebody that's like, you think your desk is messy, check out this messy desk.
Yep.
I want to play a game.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up this picture, and we're going to leave it up for a couple of seconds.
Okay.
I want people to look at it, and then we're going to take it off, and I'm going to ask a question.
Okay.
Okay. So let's put up that picture. Okay. There it is. Okay. All right. Look at it. Pay attention. Details. Okay, let's take it down.
Ooh, that
All
was
right.
fast.
Take it down.
Okay.
Here's the question.
Okay.
What color is the stapler on the desk? What color is the stapler
Ooh.
on the desk?
So everybody's guessing?
Put your answer in.
Because I'm going to guess.
You're going to guess.
Can I guess?
Take a guess. Absolutely.
I have no
absolutely.
idea. Well, in homage to Office Space, I'm going to say red.
My stapler, I haven't seen my.
Milton, right?
Milton, yes. The answer is purple.
Purple.
Purple stapler on the desk.
All right.
All right, let's throw it up again. Same
Find
picture.
that stapler. It is purple. Okay.
Purple stapler. Okay. Same picture here. All right. Look at it. What's he going to ask about? Okay. And go ahead and take it down. True or false? True or false? There's a frog in the picture. Did you see a frog in the picture?
Okay. I got my answer because
Okay.
I know this. It's true. Bottom left corner.
Bottom left corner. It is true.
In a top hat, I
In
believe.
a top hat. A
think he's
frog
wearing-
in a
I think
top
he's
hat. Does he
wearing
have
a
a
hat.
tux on? I think he might have a tux.
I think he's got a hat on. I remember
think
because
he-
I made
yeah.
note of the frog in the hat. I really did.
Okay, we're gonna do one more. One more. Okay, let's throw up the picture. All right. There's that frog. He's got tux even. All right. All right. Look at it. Look at it. Okay. All right. And let's take it down.
Okay.
Okay. There is a sign on the wall.
Yep.
What is on the sign?
Okay. I know this one.
What is on
I
the
spotted
sign?
this one the first time I made
you did?
note of it
Okay.
because I thought it was interesting. It's a blue circle
Yep.
with white on it, which if I had just glanced at it, it's in the shape. It's in the design of a wheelchair sign.
That's right. Yep.
Like wheelchair accessible, but it's a bicycle.
It's a bicycle. That is absolutely correct.
I did
So
notice
if you
that.
put in bicycle, you got that correct. Very good. Very good, Bo.
That was
You're
fun.
very
Okay.
observant.
Well, I didn't
Absolutely.
get the stapler. I
Yep.
didn't even see it.
Yep. There's a cat in the chair, and he's looking at the bird.
Well, on the other side of the chair is a bell on a ribbon, so I couldn't tell if the cat was maybe wanting to.
To play, or if he's looking at that bird going, how secure is that cage?
Pretty bird.
Pretty bird.
Okay.
Okay. Clean your desk day.
Clean your desk day.
All right.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Now, somebody may be going, it's Monday. Through and Bo, like, I can't clean my desk today. It's just too much, ahead of me, too much to do.
That's right.
And maybe you need a little motivation.
We got just a trick for you because it's Motivation Monday.
Right, we're gonna start with a song.
We're gonna start with a song. Here we go.
It's just a motivational Monday. I wish it was Monday.
Yeah, absolutely. And nothing gets us motivated like those motivational posters. We love a good motivational quote with some beautiful scenery in the background. That just gets us rolling.
That's right.
Here we go. Let's see it. Got some clouds, beautiful, and it says, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." Winston Simon Churchill. I don't know what the S is for.
Oh, I was gonna say, if you knew that.
I don't know it.
I don't either.
Winston Churchill. Beautifully portrayed by John Lithgow in The Crown. Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
where
agree.
that's where I'm at right now. I'm very early on. I just started. I'm late to the Crown game.
I was too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And then I got bored with it. But his Churchill was.
you're like, man, Third Rock from the Fantastic. Yeah, so it's not final. It's not fatal. Keep going. Persevere.
Yeah. You'll get that water bottle on that ledge one
You'll
day.
get it.
And then some brat will
We'll
show you
just-
how futile your attempts were. Your life work, it was this?
Yes.
Let me show you how to do it.
I know you're joking, Bo, but I know that you plant the seeds, you water them, you know that tree is gonna grow, and someday it's gonna give you shade, I know that you're one who you continue to invest in the generations below because you believe that they will surpass us. Greater things are to come. I know you know this.
I didn't realize that's what I was doing. I just thought I was showing off.
Yeah.
You'll never be as great as me.
We'll never be as great. But in that challenge, what you've done is you've given him the seeds that he needed to say, yes, I can, because you've also given him that self-esteem, and now he's rising.
He would have never had the idea to do it were it not for me.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. There it is.
Gotta find something.
You're integral to it.
Yes.
Integral.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Trying. Just to be aware of something, Heather let us know that you set off her Alexa a little while ago. That would be a fun thing to do. Alexa, play Staying Alive by the Bee Gees.
No, Alexa, no. Heather, staying alive.
Heather's like, right on, good
right,
call.
okay,
Good
okay.
call. Now we're getting some motivation. That's my walking music.
Alexa, how much is dynamite? No.
Yeah, that's not being monitored.
No, that's not being monitored. Oh, man.
Okay, we
Okay.
shouldn't have known that. I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Don't tell us things like that because
Yeah.
then it's like,
Then it's it.
how much fun can we have?
Yeah. What I try to do is I try to get how far from the actual name Alexa can I get to where it'll actually still recognize. Like you recognized earlier, I said Alexa, and I do that a lot at home even. Like how can I get there? Like where is the line where she doesn't recognize?
Alexa, buy toilet paper.
You're just gonna keep doing it.
Okay, here's the deal though.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I do it, it doesn't pick up at all.
Okay.
Yeah, like there's something about my voice, like when it says to do something, it's like,
Just
oh, nothing.
because there is that where you're just like Alexa, and it just nothing. Yep. Do you have any that are close to one another? Like we have one that's in the bathroom and it's close to the kitchen.
I don't know how many we have.
Right.
I don't know that any of them are plugged in.
Okay.
I don't. It's just not really how we.
Like
We
I'll
roll.
be in and I'll say, what's the temperature? Alexa, what's the temperature? And like in another room over the house, degree, like I hear it, I can't like make it out because it's too far. Anyway, I don't know how that
They're
one heard.
conspiring against you.
This one didn't hear. Yeah, let's drive him crazy. We're driving the human crazy today. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, good. Jessica lets us know that it's Winston Spencer Churchill.
Winston Spencer Churchill. Okay. Okay.
I learned something today.
I know.
I love that.
Okay.
Spencer.
Winston Spencer.
That could come in handy in a Trivial Pursuit card. At some point.
That feels very trivia. Yeah.
Spencer.
Spencer.
See, I think Harry S. Truman, I think the S didn't stand for anything. There's just S. I think. I don't know
Really?
for sure.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Yep.
Spencer.
Could you imagine? I mean, that probably happened to Winston Churchill. Like he was a young boy, and it was like, Winston Spencer, get in here, and it was like, I mean, he was reprimanded. This giant figure was once a child. It's wild to me.
Yeah, that's so weird. So
No,
unusual.
But I just haven't thought about it till right now. It's like, whoa. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. That's a union
That's a
leader.
union leader.
Yeah. You want to unpack that bad boy?
Also,
Anything?
speaking of inspiring, the union leader, premier paper of New Hampshire, right up on top, Mark Hayward.
Oh, yeah. Got the photo
Right
in and
on the
everything.
front.
That's right.
Just highlighting some great work that's happening. The emergency management services, coordinating kind of this outreach effort while it's getting cold, making sure, checking on the homeless in our community. So really great article there. Small prayer.
Yes.
Okay. Dear Lord, the mystery of life is yours. May we trust in your promises. Amen. The mystery of life is yours. He knows the mysteries.
Yeah, so let's trust in his promises.
Trust in his promises.
Oh, I like that.
That's good.
Well, let's not put our trust in what we want him to promise, but what he actually has promised.
Has promised. All right. Okay. There it is. The chuckle's actually pretty good.
Okay.
The meek shall inherit the earth. That is, if it's all right with the rest of you. Because the meek they would probably look to see that it's okay. I thought it
I'm
was.
not sure I think that's a misrepresentation of meek. I get the joke.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. That meek isn't weak.
Meek is not weak.
Yeah.
Meek is power under control.
That's it. The bridle, right? The word is like the horse bridle. That it's like a powerful horse, but is bridled and
Under control.
under control.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Time of prayer and reflection. A lot of churches responding to anxiety in our time, and MCC has done that as well. Like, let's continue to pray in this time. There's a really cool article there. Lots of, that's an ad.
Yeah.
They get me, man. They get
You're
me.
getting better.
I'm getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, was looking through here. I mean, you perused the news. Did you see anything that
Oh,
Gotcha.
The Tampa Bay Brady's won.
Tampa
which is
Bay
good.
Brady's are moving forward?
Yeah.
Yep. As
they're still in
Patriots sit home, Brady adds to legacy.
Yeah, but see, we're good. We're like, let's
We're
go.
fine.
Brady's,
Yeah,
rooting for him.
yeah.
Now I think they got to play the Saints, though.
What do you think will happen there?
Well, I know what I want to happen.
Okay.
But yeah, I think the Saints will win.
Okay.
They got a good squad.
Yeah. Yep.
But I'm rooting for the Brady's.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think it should still be called New Orleans when it's like,
It's not that new anymore.
yeah, like even New Hampshire, it's like, I think we could drop the new. I mean, I think
There's an older Hampshire.
there is an older one.
Yeah.
So could we just call that one Old Hampshire and this one just
New
Hampshire?
Hampshire.
Like, once you get a new type of place, you get new for maybe 5 years and then you drop it, and then you're just Hampshire.
Yeah, but some people don't like the being labeled old.
Good point. Good
So,
point.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
There's another article here I wanted to highlight. Family
It's
Circus.
not an article.
The son is back. He looks like he climbed the chair, which way to go, and is looking at the back of Mom's head, rustling in her hair, and it says, "Mommy, where are the eyes Billy said you have back here?" So there's a common phrase that will be said, and I think often what it means is that person has eyes in the back of their head. They're very observant. They're able to be present and well aware of what's around them. And so he's actually looking for those. And it's only a certain type of person that is able to actually grow these eyes. And I don't know if this family is those type of, is within that kind of genetic makeup. But you do need to look for them, though, because if someone doesn't know that they have them and they're not well taken care of, they can atrophy, and then you'll lose them.
Right.
So it's a good service he's giving to his mom there.
And then they have no value to the X-Men.
Then they have no value. Then then Professor X has nothing to do with you.
Nothing.
Yeah.
You're out of the house.
And again, I'm appreciative of those films that teach us that mutants are fine. Like it's okay. There's enough room at the table for mutants and non-mutants alike. So, all right.
Maybe, yeah, maybe just some understanding of, because there is a real lack of understanding of figurative and literal language.
Yeah, right.
Because people say things figuratively and then say they mean it literally
Okay.
when they do not.
Right.
Like, she literally has eyes in the back of her head. I don't.
No, not a.
So, I think you mean that figuratively.
You mean that figuratively? Yeah. Yeah, and so I think a lot of what's happened within the last 2 or 3 minutes is us playing with some of those figurative, literal. Like we were playing in that space, but we both literally know that's not a possibility. Just want to make that clear. Okay. All right. That's about it for the news. There's something about Bon Jovi, but
Who cares?
I don't know. I
He's
mean,
from Jersey.
Yeah.
Whatever. Is he?
yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
yeah, okay.
Right?
I don't know. Who cares?
Philadelphia?
Jersey.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Want to do a little everyday with Jesus?
Every day.
Every day. Our daily devotion in 140 characters or less says, God has greatness prepared for you. You're his workmanship, and he has a tremendous purpose for your life. Don't waste a second of it. Yes. Then the verse is Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. God has greatness prepared for you. You're his workmanship. Don't waste it. You're a real piece of work.
You're a real piece of work.
Chris. You are a real piece of work.
It's true when you hold that verse and you look into the eyes of someone and you are armed with a question, a simple question of what do you like to do, or what is like your favorite, you got an open Saturday, what do you like, what do you do with that Saturday, and let them kind of begin to unpack the workmanship that they are. I mean, you're incredible. I don't know if you know this, like you're incredible. And God has purposely worked things in you, and even your trials have forged character in you that's amazing.
He has good works
Yeah.
prepared. He's prepared in advance for you to do. And I mean, like the implications of that are massive, because if I don't do the good works that God's prepared for me to do, then they don't get done. Now, those works don't save me. I mean, the verse right before that, Ephesians 2:8-9 says, "For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and it's not from yourselves, but the gift of God, not by works, so no one can boast." But there are works that God has prepared in advance for us to do, because we're God's handiwork, his workmanship. So, I mean, they go hand in hand. They don't save us. I mean, we're saved by grace through faith, but then God's prepared these good works for us to do. And so, like when we get frustrated, we look around at the world around us and go, well, where's God in this? And why isn't God? There's a good chance that there's some works that he's prepared for me to do that he's inviting me to step into with him. And it matters.
It matters.
And to sit there and go, well, somebody else will do it. No, they can't. That's not what God's prepared for them. What they prepared for you or for me. What God's prepared for us.
That's incredible. Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of a big deal.
It's a big deal.
It's a really big deal. Yeah. You're kind of a big deal.
You're kind of a big deal. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Work. You're a real piece of work.
You're a real piece of work.
That's funny.
You've been hearing that your whole life.
Yeah.
Now you know why.
Now you know.
God was speaking. You're a real piece of work. All right, you want to do a little
Trivial Pursuit?
We alluded to it. We got like a whole bunch of Pop Rocks just piling up on
Ready
us.
to send.
The box is still full of them. Look at you gave away Pop Rocks from a funded box. The only way to get those, though, is you got to get all 6 questions on the Trivial Pursuit card correct. So I see you drew from the original 1981 edition of Trivial Pursuit. We also have the 40th anniversary, but old and new, you went old.
Went old.
So make a guess. I'm going to guess at all 6. You guess at all 6, and if you get them right, or if I get them right, there's going to be some Pop Rocks going down.
Blue.
Blue, geography.
What would you be exploring if you followed the Bright Angel Trail down to Colorado River? What would you be exploring if you followed the Bright Angel Trail down to the Colorado River?
My answer to this question is going to be the Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon is correct.
Okay.
Absolutely correct. All right. Pink?
Pink, entertainment.
Okay. Who was the singing trumpet player in the film The Glenn Miller Story? The singing trumpet player in the film The Glenn Miller Story.
I'm assuming it's not Glenn Miller. Dorsey. Tommy Dorsey.
They're looking for Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong, that makes more sense.
Well, hello, darling.
All right,
Yellow.
Louis.
Louis. Yellow.
History.
Okay. What happened at 16 minutes and 11 seconds past 5 Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, November 9th, 1965? So Tuesday, November 9th, 1965, 16 minutes and 11 seconds past 5 p.m. Night, 1965.
Ooh. What happened?
What happened?
This is history, yellow?
History. 16 minutes and 11 seconds past 5. So 5:16 on November 9th, 1965.
Man walked on the moon.
They were looking for The Lights Went Out.
The lights went out.
What is that a reference to? The Lights Went Out.
Like
Is that a song?
a blackout?
Okay.
No, I think, well,
Okay.
no, it's history, so
Okay.
it must have been like, the lights
right.
went out in like New York City or something. I don't know.
Brown?
Brown.
Okay.
Art and literature.
Who was only 21 when she wrote Pride and Prejudice?
Yeah, Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice, 21.
I believe was written by Jane Austen.
Jane Austen is correct. Correct. Green?
Green, Science and Nature.
Okay. Where are a snail's reproductive organs? Where are a snail's reproductive organs?
Where are snails' reproductive organs? It's antennas. It's eyes. I don't know.
I feel like it's head
Head.
is the answer.
Okay.
I feel like that's right, isn't it?
Right up here.
Yeah,
That's what
right
I
up
was
here.
going with.
Up top. Yep. It's head.
Right up top.
Right up top. Okay. Interesting. Did not know that.
I didn't either.
Did not know that. Orange.
Orange, sports and leisure.
What country has the best defensive position in the board game Diplomacy? Diplomacy.
What country has the best defensive position in diplomacy? My answer is Great Britain. It's not correct.
They wanted England.
Oh, then it
Yeah,
is correct.
yeah.
Okay.
That makes no sense to me.
It's an island nation.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's true.
That's why I was definitely going with, I've never
With an
played
island.
diplomacy, but I was trying to go with an island.
But surrounded by a lot of other. So if you have any navy at all,
I mean, north and
yeah,
you're okay.
I guess so.
I don't know.
Man,
That's what it
interesting.
was.
A gettable card, I think.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I should have gotten Louis Armstrong. Then there was another one I didn't know.
Lights went out.
The lights went out. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe I've gotten them all.
A lot of pivotal things happen in November. Seems like historically.
Okay.
All right, I don't know.
Feels like 1 out of 12 things that matters happens in the month of November. Does that check out?
That checks out. That
checks
tracks.
out. Yeah.
No, right, fair enough. Fair enough.
On average.
On average.
On average. It comes out to be about that.
Average. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to do, I think we got time.
Okay.
A little sermon remix.
I don't.
Sometimes the past can hold us back, can keep us from the future that God is calling us into, because sometimes we can live in the past. Sometimes we can dwell in the past. And it's not as though the past is necessarily bad. It just may not be where God is moving in this moment or moving us into his future. And so there's this challenge of our lives to say, okay, God, I'm not just going to live in the old times. I'm going to say, God, what new thing are you wanting to do in my life right now? And maybe ask yourself that question, or ask God that question. God, what are you wanting to do in my life now? What is the part of my past that you are calling me to let go of? Not as though it was all bad, not as though there wasn't anything beneficial in it, but to trust that you're calling me into something new.
God is doing a new thing. You know he's doing it. You know he's doing it. God is doing a new thing. Remember that song?
DC Talk?
Yeah. Sorry.
I do. I prefer, there's another lyric I like better from another Christian band from the same time frame, Audio Adrenaline, I believe.
Yes.
Out with the old, in with the new, sort of like Scrappy on Scooby-Doo.
Genius.
I always love that. Let me at him. That's what I mean. I want to go at, like,
Yes.
what's next? Let's step into it. Let me at him. Let me at him.
Get out of the past. It's today. That's why this is the show. This is the day.
This is the day.
Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The good old days weren't that good, but they were old.
They were old.
Yeah. Yeah, don't romanticize the past. I mean, we can celebrate the past and remember it, but I mean, let's step into what's new, because God's prepared good works in advance for you to do, because you're a real piece of work.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I really couldn't have.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So let's go.
Yep.
All right. This is the day. Be who God made you to be.